don't think I care for that. That's good. Works for me. All right. Mm, see, I'm trying to get comfortable for now. It is collected. Mm. Good. All right. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, I'm IntuitivelightSeerJae, and this is a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. We're going to jump to a collective message, okay? If you're not new here, then you have most likely seen me on YouTube earlier today. I'm sorry, not YouTube, TikTok earlier today. So welcome back if you're not new, and welcome in if you are. Okay, right now we're just gonna burn a little bit of Palo Santo, clear the energy out from the previous live, reset the energy, and then we're gonna jump into that collective. Can you leave that alone, please? What are you doing with a collective? But right now you're just getting the cleansing. A little bit of Palo Santo. Okay. Is it easy? It smells bad? No, it doesn't smell bad. It actually smells really good. And it's not too strong, like sage. Savannah. What is this? All the curly pieces sticking up. I'm gonna put them right back. Vienna. Hello. Welcome, hello. Welcome in. Is that where you're from? What's that called? Savannah? You look good. I like your outfits. Outfits. So you're not new here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on. Y'all gonna get that same Neo from the Matrix vibe from TikTok. I told them over on TikTok that I be feeling like I'm Neo from the Matrix when I got these glasses on. Hey, give me the. Yeah, it looks marvelous. Let's do our collective. Now make a rap with beat. Also put another nose ring in the middle. One right here. It's crazy. Oh, you mean right here? See, I play too much. I think that'd be overdoing it for me. And then I have this thing like with texture and like sensory. I can't do that. This shit rubbing on the top of my face all day. I can't do it. It'll drive me crazy. But I have one right here. It fits. It's right in the middle. You shot something another wrong. You know, oh, girl, you look sick as hell. How is it going? Not I look sick. Damn. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. That's crazy. Not you just. I gave it as a compliment. Oh, like sick, like fire. Okay. You know, thank you. Really, hell is sick. I'd rather go to heaven. All right, let's step into the like give a little. I'm probably gonna be doing that all day. I see your nails; they look amazing. Yeah, sure. This hand is kind of jacked up, though, so you might just want to see this one. Mhm. She is Indian. No, I'm not. Well, I guess we'll never know. Technically, I guess, which I might be. I might be a violation of privacy. Excuse me. Right? They look good. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna say the intention that my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who attempt to reciprocate, those who do not use, abuse, manipulate, and or distort. Okay. The truth shall set you free. Okay, so somebody be getting the truth, the clarity they need. Somebody can also be celibate. See that? Give me a second. Hey, hey. Hey. No, no, no. We're not doing it. I don't care about the ground. What's that song? I got a million things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you. I don't give a fuck. 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 I can say it's significant. Got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do. Keisha, Tanaya, Crystal, Chris, and Michelle, as well as Kay. Any of all of these names could be significant, second how it resonated. What am I playing? What am I roof? Bone of my bone. Some people never mind. So let's see. Dear God, angel ancestors, dear God, for ascended masters, I ask that you give me clear and concise messages. I ask that any and all negative energies, entity, attachments, or excess curses, distortions to be sent to myself for this collective be banished and binded. Any intentions to return back to its sender immediately and indefinitely. Time to sing. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Can I ask something? I like don't want to be offensive or anything, but what do the braids signify? Sorry if it's rude or offensive. That's not rude. You mean braids as a like a hairstyle? What do braids as a hairstyle signify? It's just a protective style for black women that we've made like fashion or style. So originally, so like back in the day, that would be considered the technical like protective style. But what we do with braids now is more like fashion. we we kind of like twisted it from it's still protective for your hair, but now it's like art because there's energy, time, and even like a background, a history, a story to how these braids even came to be. Well, cause like on the internet, people saying offensive. That's why it's offensive to act the braids are signified on the internet. Yeah, I don't got no problems with that. I don't really care for other people to wear it. Oh, for like so for you to get braids, that's totally up to you. But they tell me that that's not good for y'all's hair because it's we have two different hair textures, and so that protective style is for that type of hair texture. So if you get braids and your hair is not like built for the type of style essentially, then it will damage your hair. I will say that, but it's not offensive to me, a black woman, to see a white woman walking around with braids. I don't, or anybody of a different color walking around with braids. I don't think that's offensive. Actually, I think it's quite the opposite. Um, depending on your reasoning for doing it, it could just be to appreciate the culture. Like, I want to try to um wear what are those called? Saharas. Or if I want to go to Korea and I want to wear like one of those outfits that they wear, I feel like it's just cultural appreciation more than anything. You're gonna come to America and get you a nice pretty hairstyle rather than maybe a specific kind of outfit that everyone wears because we're so versatile with fashion. Even fashion is hair, like our clothes, our art, our hair, our everything's art and fashion. You gotta think about the background of black people as a whole. We didn't have much to celebrate, much to pour our energy into, it was pretty slave like and it still kinda is. So people express themselves through their hair, through their clothes, through their black people. I would say that most likely, because I do see a lot of people who are on Caucasian. They dress nice. They'll dress well. They'll have like nice name brand kind of clothes. Maybe even the material feels well. I'll say that, but they won't normally dress like as a statement. Just kind of like some slacks with a nice shirt, but the shirt's probably like $50,000 or some shit. It don't have to be. For other people to wear it. I'm brown and it's just beautiful to look at those braids. My hair are short, so I can't. I know that I have heard of the history. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's offensive if you want to get braids. Clarity, that the clarity you needed, because somebody else doesn't see it that way. I don't see it that way. Clarity. Well, there's other people who are not gonna feel that way. So you also got to be okay with that too. Because if you get the braids, you're not gonna always run into somebody who like me. Um, Some people will want to make it a problem, but you can just state your piece and walk away. Like, I'm not trying to wear my hair any type of way or do anything to disrespect anyone. I'm not, because some people do it to be disrespectful. That's how black face and all of that existed. Um, so as long as you just be like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody. I actually appreciate the creation itself. So you have a great day. We talking about like some I ain't gonna lie. People of color confirmation with the sirens, some of them will go out of their way to try to have an argument with you, but I feel like that's not just people of color, that's anybody. So you gotta be willing to be okay with that in all topics and aspects if you decide to get the praise or whatever. India has similar stuff in history. So yeah, see, yeah, I'm listen. You gonna catch me in the Sahara, so you might as well wear some braids. That's all I'm gonna say, because you gonna catch me in one. Me and my son. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. I enjoy it. It looks nice. That's something I want to try. They look like pretty, pretty princesses. To me as a kid, that's what a princess looked like. You ask me, we all need to be wearing a zar. But that's why I feel like people of color just really enjoy fashion or just enjoy like creative expression through what you wear and how you look. Because I feel like that's exactly what that is when it comes to you like the desert. I've never been, but I definitely want to go to Egypt. So bucket list things we're talking about. Why are you yelling? Your vibe is really nice. Thank you. I try to be pleasant to be around because I know what it's like to be around unpleasant people. And it says, you know who you are and you're not a bad person. So fuck how anyone else feels about it. That's really the mindset you gotta have, especially if you're gonna wear some braids or if you're just gonna like explore and appreciate other people's culture as a whole. Coming from someone who's doing and going to do that. Can you be my friend? Yes, we are friends. Well, you get to know me. I say that. Can you put that down? I don't be quick to give people titles, but you sure can't get to know me. Like, you can be my yes, ma'am. How old are you? I'm 25. Oh, mom, hold up. Oh my gosh. How old are you? on my neck. 19, be 20. Somebody's afraid to let go. Mm. Sorry. That was a look of disgust. Like, please, hey, be careful, babes. Oh, no, you can't pick cards. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go. No, I'm not picking you up. Come on. Oh. It's not really the best spot to be at. Don't give me a Leo. Um, Orange really compliments you. Thanks. I literally hate the color orange. I don't hate it, but I just don't think it look good on me. So it's funny that I have this outfit on. But I think I look good. Is it your sibling? I have a little sister. No, that's my son. I'm 25. Take your prep in. I'm not leaving alive. I think I know. It says you are ready for what's next to come. Yeah, he's so sweet. You call mama. Probably. Thanks. This could be a Cancer as well. Maybe somebody was supposed to be positioned and when they're not in position for their inheritance. Somebody's like letting some sort of negativity or negative thoughts get to them. What are those cards? This is just a handmade deck um that I use for my tarot. Well, more like oracles reading. Oh yeah, it says eventually the thoughts of you will fade. This is a part of your energy field is thrown away, lost, or stolen. This now exists separately and independently from that person. This is someone with a fragmented soul. Okay. This could be multiple people for you as well. So take that how it resonate. Someone could be Indian, be a Cancer, disclosure day. Okay. So you're getting some sort of information here. Something here failed. Maybe the goal was to fragment someone's soul, but you're ready for what's next to come. Somebody has a lot of hatred in their heart. Tell me something I don't already know. Says I have a surprise for you. Okay. So there's some sort of surprise here for you. Someone's got some sort of surprise for you. Someone definitely played themselves. So it's almost like somebody wants to put themselves up for, why am I here, a nominee, or like it doesn't have to be like in that way. It's like almost like I'm volunteering myself. I'm putting myself up there knowing I don't have what is required of me to get the job done. I just want to be the one to say I did it. I just want to say I did it. I just want to say God asked me to do it and I did it. But they don't literally have any of the tools to do what is needed to get the job done. We got two under two out here. Whoever this person is, they have a fragmented soul. It says the type of person. This is the type of person to kick people when they're down. Okay, so somebody here is obviously not that great of a person. Someone could be like a hypocrite or hypocritical. In my opinion, that's what it is, to kick somebody when they down. Because people be crying about how people is so mean, or they cry about how people do such fucked up things in the world, or just do fucked up things to them or to people. But when it come down to it, when it all boils down to it, you just like them. You ain't did a goddamn thing differently than these people. That's what this person is. Somebody who would 9 times out of 10 say, "Oh, such and such is a bad person, or such and such is this, or such and such is that," and then turn around and do exactly what such and such did. If they such evil people, then why you moving how they moving? Tell me that. Who evil? Is it you or is it them? Or is it y'all? Oh, okay. Keep your health in mind. This person don't respect themselves, therefore they don't respect you, therefore they have no respect for the most high, therefore they have no respect for human beings, because to kick someone when they are down is to say, I know what it's like to be fucked up, and I believe that when you're fucked up and when you're down and when you're out and when you have to pay for the consequences of your actions and you have to take accountability for what is going on, you deserve to be kicked. You have no choice but to take accountability for what's going on. What is me kicking or beating a dead horse gonna do? Shit, nothing. And it ain't even gonna make you feel better in the end. Y'all still be walking around with that same pent up anger, same pent up bullshit within you, and then you be mad as hell that the next person done did what was necessary for them to get out of the hole that they was in. And that's where that whole loop of watching people thinking you're gonna get to always see everybody's karma come in. It don't work like that, baby. Somebody knew something or felt some type of way here about something, and maybe even knew that somebody has to get some type of karma here for something, and they felt like I said just a few minutes ago, seconds ago, if you ask me, I'm gonna get the job done. I'm gonna be the one to do it. But nobody asked you to do it. The Most High never said, just because the Most High told you whatever the situation was, the Most High never said it was your job to do a goddamn thing to anybody. People take it upon themselves to walk around with these distorted causes and this chip on their shoulder for what's happened to them and to take it out on other people, whether it's the person that actually did it or not, to take that shit out on people rather than to deal with that shit. And I don't mean deal with that shit like, oh, just take it on the chin. No, really deal with that shit. And if you don't even know what that means, that speaks to volumes as to why you're moving how you're moving. Kicking people when they down. You don't respect yourself. You not only do not respect yourself, but you don't respect the Most High. Because to kick a creation of the Most High's while it's already down shows your character, shows your morality, shows your integrity. Nobody else's. Your lack of respect for the creation of life, period. Because the entire point in us being here on this earth is to heal, is to grow, is to evolve. Not to be perfect, not to be the most loved, not to be the prettiest, not to be the strongest, not to be the man that had sex with the most prettiest bitches. None of that. None of that. This is what you call a tainted soul. This is what you call a fragmented soul. Because if you had all of your humanity and not fractions of your humanity, then you would know shit like kicking somebody when they down ain't cool. It ain't okay. It don't get you no fucking cool points. You're weird. I could give a fuck how much you like somebody. You're weird. Do understand. Ballet is significant. I accept you exactly as you are. You got a Hispanic out here. People be quick to call some shit weird, but y'all not actually calling the shit that's actually weird weird. Y'all calling motherfuckers that's moving on beyond a level of your comprehension weird and not realizing that somebody really ahead of your speed. Somebody really has better comprehension skills than you. That really be what it is. And motherfuckers get upset that their brain doesn't have the capacity to understand what yours does. This is really a shame, a disappointment if you ask me. Because somebody does not have respect for life. So I'm sure when this type of person gets sad and get upset or get their feelings hurt, they get the feeling suicidal. They don't get the feeling like, oh, I'm just sad. No, they get the feeling like I don't want to be here. No, you didn't upset me. This is a collective message. So this is going out to the collective. You didn't do anything wrong to me. Nobody here did anything wrong to me. I have no personal vendetta to anyone, but this is the message that I'm getting. And it's coming off with a seriousness because I also represent people's angels, people's ancestors, people's spirit guides. They're upset. They're upset. Because this is bigger than just somebody being mean to you. It's bigger than somebody just being a bully. Somebody has no respect for human life. To kick you when you're down is to kick them damn selves when they're down. So when they down and out and they fucked up and they know they did something wrong or they know they did something that they never want to do again or some shit like this here, they're not gonna pick themselves up. They're gonna sit in that depression. They're gonna sit in that sadness. They're gonna choose to kick them damn selves when they're down because that's what they're doing to other people. That's what somebody, the divine is trying to wake somebody up enough to see this shit ain't about them. Yeah, you hurt them, but they'll heal. They'll live. They're learning from the lesson. You're not. That shit not love. To kick somebody when they down is not love. And that is what the most high is. Love. That's what light is. Love. People be so focused on what other people getting away with and what other people doing in this world that they forget to check themselves. Just because somebody doing that shit and something ain't affect them just quite yet, don't mean that it won't come and spin the block on your ass. Because guess what? Some of us actually have more of a purpose and a cause and a more powerful impact over our lives. So therefore, the Most High not finna sit up here and bullshit with you. He's going to give you it exactly as it is. They can do that shit. You can't. Now, how you feel about it? He don't give a fuck. You're favored. You're blessed. Okay? You're chosen. You don't get to do that shit. You have influence. People are watching you. People are paying attention to you, whether you care or not, whether they care or not about the conscious or unconscious impact that you're having in their life. It still is existing and it's happening, and it's either for the greater good of all or for the harm of all. So that's what's happening. Somebody seeing they're harming the collective. They're not helping the collective. Stop kicking people when they're down. Because the same people you claim to want to help is the same people that you kicking. The truth shall set you free. Leave this alone, please. You from USA, free Palestine. Free Palestine. Oh shit. Can I say that? Am I gonna get That's how I feel. Yeah. So like did I do something wrong to others? Well, if this message resonates with you, then maybe you've had a habit of kicking people when they was down. You are capable of real intimacy and they are not. Or you're the person who's been being kicked. Okay? It says you are capable of real intimacy and they are not. Indian. Minding your business, drinking water, and praying. Yeah, whoever these people were, they were not very considerate of you at all. And that's all it is. To love somebody isn't always to have this big grand gesture. It's to consider them. It's to be mindful. It's to show up when it really matters and not when it's for show. When that shit actually counts. Changing when it actually counts. Changing when it actually fucking matters. I think I should check my behavior even more, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we all have to do our own, what I would call it, or what I used to call it when I was just starting to go live on TikTok, and when I was building up my community over there, I would call it self-evaluations. So you always want to have your own evaluation of self, and make sure you know where you are, gauge where you are, understand, you know what I'm saying, the type of person that you're being, how you're showing up, what you're investing your time and energy in. So I mean, it's good that you're receptive to that at the very least. Yeah. That's also why you want to protect your eye and ear gates because something can seem quite normal and be absolutely unhinged, deranged, and out of pocket. Do understand? It can seem quite normal. Okay. Excuse me. His name is Dominique. Free. The truth shall set you free. Papaya leaves are significant as well. Someone can have diabetes. Because I make time for God, so God makes time for me. Okay. Somebody's making sure they're being present and intentional with their relationship with the Most High. It says corruption is being uncovered. People are trying to keep this corruption that's being uncovered from coming out. Okay. It says grace be unto you and peace. Mm. So these are people, like I said, they didn't wish you the best. They decided they wanted to kick you when you were down. Excuse me. It says the harder they fall. Mm. So somebody thinks the harder they go, the less something will, or the unlikely something will be to turn out the way that it's literally destined, ordained, aligned, and fated to happen. Like somebody is dumber than I thought. Denying association with you out of fear for their own life. Fear of man is not of God. The harder this person goes, the harder they will fall. Okay? Okay. Yeah, Miley Cyrus, The Climb out here. The lock just came out in the reruns. I just saw Restoration and Cheers. And so somebody's celebrating this restoration. Okay, somebody's being restored. Trust your intuition. It is right. Trust the instincts and gut feelings. You're right. Somebody could be celebrating. Definitely a surprise. If your intuition is telling you there's a divinely aligned surprise here, there's some sort of restoration that's happening physically, you're experiencing in your life right now and you're celebrating for sure. Someone's intuition is telling them something is coming, but they don't quite know what it is. And you're being asked to celebrate because whatever it is good. And the trophy emoji just popped up. You're qualified for creator. That's what it says. Recovering a faded ancient map from Egypt. I think I know where I was wrong at times. I kind of phrase things differently, even when my intentions were not to hurt the person. Yeah, this is. I had to be very serious about what I was saying, but this is not something that I feel like majority of people have not gone through. And it's just because, like I said, the environment, society, and whatnot. Especially if you're a person of color, I feel like most people gossip. Like gossip is just the thing. Gossip girl, gossip things are just apparently. So when you're stepping out of that lower vibrational state, those are one of the first things that the Most High is going to highlight within you, speaking from experience, only because in order to heal, in order to forgive, in order to love, in order to trust, you have to address those things. You have to stop talking about people because the same grace that you give other people. Okay. Okay. Um, the same grace that you give other people is the same grace that God is going to give unto you. So that's not a joke. That's not a saying. The same way you say, "Oh well, this person that never could have been me." Wait on it, bitch. Excuse. Wait on it. Moving in the shadows. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. God will literally show you things that you've never seen before. Like y'all be like, "Oh, I ain't never seen nothing happen miraculous like that," and then y'all be waiting for $1 million to fall out the sky. Somebody to come hand you a big wad of money, and y'all be waiting for this big opportunity. And I'm not saying none of those things don't happen; they do. But for some people, it happens the opposite way because some people have a disbelief in the Most High, and then the Most High has to do something very magical or very supernatural, shall I say, to wake your ass the fuck up. That's what's happening. I want to give you the world. So the Most High wants to do this, wants to put you. And if for some of you, like for this person, the Most High is that's the energy. Going back for the one, this is the one out of the 99. But outside of that, um, trust this person needs to trust their intuition. They're being guided to trust their intuition to turn around, to stop doing something. They're to be restored. But like I said, it's gonna require for this person to surrender. You are capable of real intimacy and they are not. Okay, so this also could be someone connected to you. You will receive funds today, so celebrate. Okay. Maybe someone's doing something here in silence or behind the scenes. Okay. Yeah, someone's gonna receive some funds today. Says I don't like to be alone, but you can leave. I don't like to be alone, but you can leave. But it came out in the reverse, so somebody don't even like to admit that I like you. Someone who likes you, they don't like to be alone. But you can leave. Somebody has abandonment wound as well. A blessing before you are ready is nothing more than a burden. This person didn't believe that or doesn't believe that. This person is so complicated. That's the crazy part. It says, I don't like to be alone, but you believe I like you. Like, okay. Okay. Give me a second. This is absurd. It's quite absurd. I think I know now. So I said that. I guess I did wrong for. Hmm. Someone's name can be Neek, like just Neek, because that's what I'm looking at. Nique, even though the card I know says Dominique. Says strong, extra overflow coming in. You got a woman of color. Something could be significant about a hearing. I don't like to be alone, but you could leave. That's great. One plus one by Beyonce. Now you see me, now you don't. So it. Someone's definitely detaching from this person who's not ready. A blessing before you're ready is nothing more than a burden. One-on-one time. Somebody's spending their one-on-one time detaching. Candy rain is significant. Luther Vandross and Louis Armstrong. Significant. Says you have my heart. Nothing on me by Tony Romiti. The Most High and your ancestors wanted them to underestimate you. That was the test. So if this person underestimated you, they were being tested. You could also be seeing angel number 333. Says refusing to take abuse. Somebody feels like it's okay for them to do things that it's not okay for you to do. Like they would not be okay if you did it, but they want you to be okay that they did it. It would be a problem. That's some shit. Whether you know this person or don't know them. It's just crazy. Precision, I'm on point, man. Sag out here, feminine energy. Oh, but when I do it, it's a problem. Oh, I see. Please, I can help you. Said it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. No justification. You are capable of real intimacy and they are not. There is no justification for this. You're being restored. Trust your intuition and continue to detach when you're one on one time because you're very precise. Okay? And everything happens for a reason. Somebody wants to learn your spots. This is someone you're refusing to take abuse from. That is cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck you. I got a pioneer on here. Nick. Who's Nick? Interesting. Self-abandonment came out in the reverse. We're gonna strap out first. So I don't know. Somebody wants you to abandon yourself and you're not abandoning yourself. So it's this energy of stamina essentially. Who's gonna tap out first? The person who isn't gonna fold or settle, or the person who wants you to fold and settle. Okay? So you got eternal faith. You are light. It says, I'm in love with you. There could also be a feminine energy in love with you. Take that how it resonates. Eternal faith is out here. Just some name and something that I back. Yeah, I'll take back notes off in a reverse. Maybe somebody thought they were gonna give you a hard time. This sash, this feminine energy. Because miracles happen every day. Every day. Congratulations. That's the notification. That could be a fire sign as well. So it's definitely celebrating something here today. 133 angel number is significant. Gang stalking came out in the reverse. And I be yelling out gang gang. Do you gang gang? Okay. What up? Looks like I've been on here for a minute. Is it a good thing? Is what a good thing? Now Freedom Writers came out in the reverse. God has undone a ritual performed on you as a child. You're no longer vulnerable. Not at the means of your enemies, at least. It says, I don't know you. Okay? This is someone you don't know. For some of you, someone you did not know put a ritual on you, formed a ritual on you as a child. 10-10. That cycle is closed out. I'm telling you, this curse, this spell, this ritual, it's been broken. It's been reversed. It's like a mini person. I mean, it is a mini person, but I mean, like, He be looking like a midget to me sometimes, if that makes sense. Like he looks like older. Is he gonna be a midget, y'all? Let me know. How do I know if your kids are gonna be a midget? I don't really give a damn, but like, do they just like stop growing one day here? Like, how did that start happening? Got 222 out here. You can be seeing this number. Okay, you got a CIA analyst. Says stop trying to show yourself to people who don't want to see you. Refuse came out in a reverse. Somebody's no longer refusing to, excuse me, force people to see them. Stay unbothered and focused. Okay, someone could be a mother as well. We got Mama Bear out here. It says unlike anyone else. Okay, so people are seeing you like unlike anyone else. Someone who's very unique, very different, unlike anyone else. It says let's take care of each other. All right. Something here is not easy, but it's worth it. Okay. Somebody could be going through some type of depression. So that's that energy of maybe not being easy, but it's worth it. Because I know that we are in a spiritually ordained union. You are my kingdom spouse. Brewster's Millions is significant. Something here isn't quite crystal clear for someone. Still a level of Hey. Oh, Candy Rain. Sister's 10 years younger than me, but she's taller than me. The fact that I will be celebrating. You got descendant of Ra, Egyptian god. Could also be seeing bees. Bees are significant. Oshun. It says you are getting more than enough. And I just saw backed up blessings pouring in. Some people don't believe in you, but they're motivated by you. You are getting more than enough. It says attacking a child to take their gifts and abilities. Inspiration. What the fuck is this shit? Sorry. What the fuck? Says try to make it seem like everything happened naturally, knowing they were the ones pulling the strings the entire time. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. Someone was actively and intentionally trying to cause this collective some type of depression here. Someone tried to make it seem as if this was natural and this was not a natural thing. Someone was intentionally pushing someone into a state of depression. Someone could have been actively attacking their child as well. And it's because this person was inspired by you. Somebody here got so inspired that they were essentially envious. Somebody wanted to be you, remove you. Wow. And it's so crazy because the last couple of days, or really like week or so, I've been watching different films. And one of them was what is that called? I can't even remember the name of it, but it was with Doctor Strange. I think it was like the multiverse or something like this here. Um, yeah, excuse me. So, they were having dreams essentially. Some of the very powerful people, on that movie, in that movie, on that show, they were having dreams about essentially alternative lives, the multiverse, and somebody wanted to, not somebody, the girl who was having the dreams, whose husband was murdered. She had a dream that she was a mother, and it wasn't a dream. Obviously, it was the multiverse. But she did everything in her power to essentially walk into that woman's life and try to basically unalive her, remove her, act like she never existed, and just take her life. Essentially, somebody wanted to take someone's life, but not in the sense of maybe killing them. Even if that's the case, they somebody wanted to take someone's life, but not necessarily kill them. Didn't have to be that. They could have wanted to kill your ass for all I know. I don't give a damn. But in the movie, the show, essentially, that's how it went down. And that's what they're showing me with the lady with the powers trying to come in and be the mother of the children that she had never actually birthed because she wasn't actually from that timeline. Um, so this could be significant in some kind of way. Gifted hands, effortless. Somebody's like, I want, and she actually was gonna murder that lady. Excuse you. Sometimes maybe was supposed to get rid of you too. You was probably supposed to be like the last piece of the puzzle. Mm. Give me a second. Someone's refusing to accept the truth. No, look at the way my hand is. I never hold a guard like this. They're like you. The person on the other side of the screen. Major shift out here. Long hair. Yeah. Respect is not negotiable. Something here isn't over. Somebody's still trying to go out of their way to not give you basic respect. Period. So it's most likely the energy for someone we were just reading on, the type that likes to kick you when you down. There's nothing to talk about, okay? Meditate in the reverse, rotten mango came out in the reverse. All right. This was y'all's message. I'm Intuitive Light Fear J, and this was a safe space for you guys to heal and gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you guys were not able to like, share, or comment on this live today, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking these messages in. I always ask that you take these things back to prayer before incorporating them into your life. And I hope you guys have an amazing, wonderful rest of your day. Okay, I will see you guys later. If you want to see me again, you can go over to TikTok at IntuitivelightSeerJae, and you can give me a follow over there. And I go live over there all the time, probably more than here, but yeah, you can give me a follow over there and a subscribe over here, and you'll see me live on either one of these spaces or platforms, shall I say. The Hunger Games is significant. All right. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna call all of my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension, and reality. I can never be purified or just return back to me immediately and indefinitely. And I'm gonna return all of your energy back to you. Ashay, Ashay, Ashay. Because they're talking to you, I can't go on TikTok expand here. Aw, dang. Okay. No wonder I'm kind of like moving over to other platforms like this. I didn't even know stuff like that. TikTok is blocked in other places. Excuse me. All right. Um, And I turn all your angels to you. I ask my angels and ancestors, spirit guides, and send your messages, assist me in closing portals. Mm, see you later. Bye.